Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Caitlin Bradbury and welcome to a week in my life. I started my cycle today, so I'm feeling kind of meh, and I stayed in instead of waking up at 4 to go to the gym. So we're gonna have to do that today. I also need to clean my room. It's atrocious right now. This is my countertop, my vanity. Only half the lights work, which is amazing for lighting in my room. And also the one light in my room, I got one, the rest of them don't work, so lighting is an issue in my room. But I need to make my bed. I already cleaned my sheets and everything. My dog broke her stairs, so I just bought new ones. That's gonna be coming in soon. And we need to wipe down everything and refeed my plants and just declutter. I feel like if I don't declutter during the week, that I just feel anxious and heavy and just bleh. And I hate when I start my cycle and I feel like that. Like I just want to hurry up and clean everything so I can at least through my cycle feel good. We also have to go to the gym and probably do a couple other things, including homework. I have been slacking. I've been waiting till the day of to do my homework, and I really need to stop that. But tomorrow we're gonna get back on track. I also need to meal prep, so I have to do everything today for that, and I'm really not looking forward to that at all. I need to go to the gym before anything, and I'm not gonna lift heavy or anything like that. I'm just gonna do cardio, because again, I'm not really feeling it. I just want to do cardio and do the sauna and just kind of chill. The first day is always the worst for me, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't care. Let's get to it. I need to retouch up this eyebrow though. I got them microbladed and now I have to fix them every single day. Do not get your eyebrows microbladed. I should probably get a new tripod too, because the way you guys are sitting, I'm like looking up like, hello. We're not gonna put on any makeup either. I'm not doing it. I gotta go take out the trash and then we're gonna get ready for the gym. All right, I got changed for the gym. We're getting ready to go into Target. I need to get some tampons because I'm not gonna go to the gym with a regular. And if you know, you know, I'm gonna be walking a lot. We cannot have that. So let's go into Target. I'm gonna grab a couple things. I'm gonna resist the urge to buy things I don't need. And we're also gonna get a Starbucks. I want a pecan oat milk cortado. I've been really obsessed with the cortados lately and I'm tired, I'm drained. And I just want a little something. So let's go. My car is super dirty. I should probably get it cleaned too. I'm gonna try not to get anxiety when I go in here because I do get anxious when I go into public. Not because of my camera, just because it's a long story. I'm sure we're gonna get into it. Hey, hi, Caitlin. Any way you want, I promise I don't care. All right, thank you. These I heard were under a lawsuit, so I don't know if I really want to do that. I'm not doing a flexi cup. I do want to get back into these, but I just don't trust them, and I don't trust any brand. I'm gonna be honest. But I've been hearing a lot about these healthier ones still being recalled. I'm just, it's not enough. 9 and 9, and I don't want to buy 2 packs, so I might just. I hate this. 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 We need more options for women. That is a given. I don't even know how I'm gonna hold this. All right, I got the goods from Target. I'm gonna leave it in the car. I'm gonna drink my coffee and we're gonna head to the gym. I would put you guys up so we can listen to music together and kind of jam out, but I actually just threw away my phone tripod in my car. I don't know why I didn't think I would need it, but whatever, I guess I need to buy a new one. So I will see you guys at the gym. All right, we're back from the gym. I still need to wash my face and I need to start cleaning my room. It's disgusting right now. It's just nasty. I have too much in here. I feel like overwhelmed. This weekend was pretty difficult for me. I didn't go by my macros. I didn't go to the gym at all. I needed a reset, especially before my period. So now I am just ready to clean, enjoy this part of the vlog. We're just gonna get our mind right. Maybe even do some journaling after this, and we still have to do homework. All right, this is already cleaned out, so I'm just gonna go throw it away really quick, and then we still got more to do. I was trying to get my extra light on there so I could film it for you guys, and my light freaking broke. I accidentally dropped it. Please, please, please. Ooh, is it gonna snap? Come on. Just that wee little bit. Come on. Come on. So I didn't snap it in, but we're gonna see if it works. Hopefully it does, or else I am just gonna have to throw it away. I would get my shoes in there and clean them, but it's like, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now I'm just waiting for my bed to get done, but everything else is actually pretty clean. I love my plant. I wish the lighting in my room was better until I move. I'm probably not gonna have that good of lighting, so I apologize in advance. I have everything else washing. I have everything else in my room clean. So now I need to go downstairs and clean, but you guys are gonna miss that part. We're just gonna skip to the part where I'm doing homework, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit. I'm getting ready to do my forensic psychology homework for one of my classes, and I also signed up for a 5-week free course through Harvard for some neuroscience classes that I'm going to pay for a certificate at the very end, so I need to get that done as well. So I'm just going to start going through my homework. I have one discussion post to do, thank God, and then I could do the earlier homework that's due this weekend, but like I don't feel like it. So we're going to go over some homework once I get into it, and then we're going to start the neuroscience stuff. We have a book in our class called Our Broken Family Court, and we were supposed to read one of the chapters, and in response to the question that we were asked if family court can change, and in my opinion it can. There's a lot of different things that go into family court, and I'm going to specialize in that answer here. So I said, in my opinion, the family court system can be changed. It won't happen with a single reform. Instead, the system must move away from treating cases as adversarial, like winner versus loser contests, and toward evidence-based frameworks that increase empirical accountability and decrease judicial discretion. So essentially, the fact that highly individualized decisions in family court are prone to ideology, bias, and selective expert testimony rather than standardized mental health research is one of the main issues our text highlighted. So a lot of people think that in family court it can't change because there is a lot of bias, and like judges sometimes will hear what you're saying and then still go on to do the thing that you just advised not to go do. But in my opinion, I think if more people can listen and understand the expectations and listen to the pseudoscience of it all, of how things affect children, how things affect the family, parents, whomever is involved, that family court could change, because family court does have a really bad, what's the word for it, reputation, a really bad reputation. I did not realize that before when I was taking my forensic psychology classes, and now that I'm becoming more aware of how family court is, I understand why psychologists try to deter from doing evaluations for that, just solely because there's a lot of unpredictability. Parents can get mad at what you're saying and then try to sue you. I did a video on that on my TikTok, I think it was like last week, for my dark study series. There's a lot that goes into it, but I do believe that family court can change.
Because of the leakage of ions down their concentration and outside the cell is basically net electroneutral. Precisely predict and calculate the membrane potential. If we know the concentrations, if you have a system with just one ion that can pass through the membrane, and if
mind you, I'm only taking this Harvard class, which I'm going to take like 4 more after this, because it's good for your resume. And when I'm in court as a forensic psychologist someday, when I'm done with my doctorate and I'm in court and they're like, hey, we're going to go over your CV, otherwise known as a resume, to see if you're admissible as a expert witness, like credible as an expert witness, I can get into a little bit of neuroscience. Obviously, right now, the things that I'm talking about are not going to be brought forth into a courtroom, most likely. Like, I'm not going to break down a neuron and be like, yeah, this is this, and this is this part, and this is da. But as these classes progress and I start learning more, when I learn more of the abundance and basics of neuroscience, then I'm able to apply it into my curriculum of what I'm teaching the courts and not just the judge, but the jury. I can't say that, oh yeah, I graduated from Harvard. I wish. I can just say, hey, I took these classes at Harvard and received a certificate, and literally the best thing that it's good for is your resume. You can't go above and beyond. Maybe like taking, like training hours every year. Like, it's good for things like that. So basic things, but I can still utilize it. So if you're looking into something like forensic psychology or some other type of realm of career, you just go to learning.edx.org. and you can find an abundance of classes for free, and then just take them for free if you want, and you don't have to get the certification, or you can pay for the certification. The class that I'm in right now, I think this one's $172, but some of them range from, I think, $170 to like $214 or something like that. I don't think it goes that much above the 200s, but it's a good thing to get if you guys are interested and you want to make your resume look good. I just put some lotion on my face because my face was super dry. I had to try the cold cream. Everyone's been talking about it. It smells like Old Lady, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. It's a little bit greasy, but I don't mind it when it's like that. So I just obviously finished my forensic psychology homework, and now we're gonna get into the Harvard stuff. I'm learning about the NERNST potential, NERNST potential. And again, this is over neuroscience, so I guess I missed an assignment, which I didn't think I did, but whatever, I moved on. This is a really easy course. It's 5 weeks. It's free. You just have to pay for the certification. So we're gonna get into the next video. It's about 5 minutes long. Good morning, you guys. It's Tuesday morning. I did finish up my neuroscience homework last night, and then I fell asleep. It's been a long night. I even forgot to do another Dark Studies episode on Monday. I maybe should move it to Tuesdays because I keep forgetting for Mondays. But I can't film today. I have to babysit my sister's kids, and it's like 12 hours, so you guys won't see me today. Maybe tonight, but most likely you'll see me Wednesday morning. So if so, have a good Tuesday. I love you guys.
She said, take your time, what's no rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog.
Alright, I have my computer open so I can get ready to get into class. We're getting ready to start here, but I did want to show you guys that I'm going to eat some kiwis. I have 2 cut up right now. I'm going to use a spoon to cut them out, like scoop them out and eat. That's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I'm not feeling like I want something really, really big. I can't breathe. Sometimes that happens when I get on camera because I'm getting a little nervous, even though I don't feel nervous. That's something we're going to somatically breathe through and try to work on. Tonight we're going to be talking about legal rights for children. It's for my family law class, so I'll keep you guys updated. I'll film a little bit of it, but I can't film a lot, so a lot of this is probably going to have music over it.
So I got trouble trusting, but I let my guard down to you. Said I put my guard down to you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can bring my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's so rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog,
I just muted her. I just found out that we had extra credit every single week that I didn't know about, but she said that we can backtrack everything, so I'm gonna have to do like 11 weeks of a single page paper for each material that we learned each week for extra credit, because why would I miss out on that? And I also have a term paper due in December that apparently we were supposed to email the TA about, and I'm just now finding out about that. So whatever, she said it didn't matter. We can just already begin. We already have the topics that we can choose from. I have a lot to do this week.
I said, baby, I'm a dog, she said, take your time, what's so rush? I said, baby, I'm a 32 black on pants size, cause I'm trying to break it in.
Normally I'm not that bored in class, but this one was just kind of boring, and like the internet for her kept going in and out, so it was hard to pay attention. So yeah, I shaved my face and I took some notes. I made a TikTok. I know, do not judge me. Do not be a student like me for this class. Typically I'm not like that. I do have, like I just told you, 12 weeks worth of extra credit to do because I didn't know about it, so we're gonna have to do all of that this week. I also have a paper due in December, so we're gonna have to do that. We got a lot going on, so I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow morning. But girl, mommy needs to clean your face today. You hate when mommy cleans your face, but mommy gotta clean your face, baby. Oh. It's 6:44 in the morning. I've been up since 5, but I've been setting an alarm every 15 minutes because I did not feel like getting up. I have been going to the gym at like 4:30 or 5 a.m. typically every single morning, but this week I have not. Again, I'm on my cycle, so I'm just trying to get as much sleep in as I can because I don't really get that much often. I go to bed pretty early, but I'm waking up pretty early, I'm going to bed pretty early and I'm waking up pretty early as well. Today I have to go to my grandpa's. We have to do some stuff for his VA things, which I can't get into big detail. I also have all of that homework that I was talking about yesterday I have to do. And instead of going to the gym, I'm probably going to walk on my mom's walking pad for an hour. She just got one in the mail a couple days ago, so I'm just probably gonna do that because I get really anxious when I go to the gym and see a bunch of people I know. But I don't know, if I work up the courage to do it, then I'll do it, but I'm just probably gonna walk on my mom's walking pad. I'm gonna make some breakfast, maybe take some ibuprofen. I have a raging headache, and we're just gonna go from there. I need a shower and get together. Guys, I am tired. I just got up out of my bed now. It's 7:30. I have to take Tiffany to the groomers at 9. I still haven't made breakfast or anything. I haven't even brushed my teeth, so I'm gonna brush my teeth. I need to start getting ready. Normally I'm not like this, but for some reason on my cycles for the past couple months, I am drained. Like I feel like I have nothing and I just need to sleep the whole time. And honestly, I used to fight that urge, but from being in the Marine Corps and having all these hard jobs and everyone being like, it's not an excuse, which it's not an excuse, but sometimes like divulge, lay in bed a little bit longer, just go for a walk today instead of lifting. Like I don't know, I gotta do things for me too, and that's the best thing that I've found for my mental health, because I used to be really hard on myself, and it's like, what's the point of being hard on myself if I know that if I just not give in but be nice to myself and give myself a week to kind of relax and like still do my workouts and stuff by walking or doing like light lifting, Pilates, something, I'm still going the long trajectory. It's not like an all or nothing thing, and I have a really hard time with just being all or nothing. And it's like, dude, the world doesn't work like that. You can do so much more if you just be a human. You know what I mean? Okay, I made my mom's breakfast. Now I'm gonna move on to mine. I'm just gonna do 2 eggs and lima beans. I know it sounds weird, but I want to get some fiber in, and some potatoes. Typically I'm measuring out stuff, but right now I am not, because you know, groceries are expensive, and so I'm not able to keep up with it that regularly. So now I'm just gonna intuitively eat. I keep going back and forth between the macros and not, but eventually I do want to hone back in. I used to do it all the time. It's just, we all know how grocery prices are right now, so it is what it is. I'm gonna cook these potatoes first, some salt and pepper. I haven't weighed myself either. If you guys aren't tracking, I do have, well, not really anymore. I don't like to say, but I like to say I used to, you know, talking the pretense. Have an eating disorder and body dysmorphia. So I don't like to weigh myself. I should see kind of like where I'm at, because I naturally sit when I'm working out really well at like 185, but since my depression and everything, I gained a lot of weight, and the highest I got was 250. So now, from every single time I have been weighing myself in the past, I've been like 236, which is, I mean, better than where I was at 250. And mind you, I'm talking about my own journey, so don't compare, don't look at me and be like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Don't even begin to do that, because the comparison is a thief of joy. Really it is. We're all different, and I'm heavy right now, and if you're heavier or the same weight, I'm not talking about you, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying for me personally, I need to get healthier, and that's just what it is. And I don't ever want you to compare yourself to me in a good or bad way and be negative towards yourself, you know, like, oh, I'm thinner than her, but I'm still chubby. I'm thinner than her, but I'm still this. Don't do that. This is my journey. I'm just showing it with you guys, and I'm just being brutally honest. Like, I sometimes track and I get on board, and then it comes to grocery time and I'm like, damn, I'm broke as hell and I can't track. I have to just eat whatever's in the fridge. I always get healthy food. I try to get, you know, my fiber, my protein, carbs, fat, whatever it may be. It's just hard, and I think we can all agree on that. I'm gonna finish cooking breakfast, and then we have to somehow get that tripod in the car and get the camera set up. I have my breakfast. I did kind of burn the eggs a little bit in the pan. It's just a cast iron pan, so you know, it gets really hot and then starts burning everything. I have lima beans, I have shredded potatoes, and then I have 2 eggs. It doesn't look good. I probably won't eat all of it, but I'm just gonna enjoy it right now and, again, intuitively eat. And then we need to get that stuff set up in the car. I keep saying it over and over, but I'm kind of nervous that it's not gonna hold because I walked out there this morning. I set it up last night on the window and it was on the ground. So I'm nervous to put my camera to it and see what happens, but we'll see. All right, I got the camera set up so you can see me. And I have this, so I'm gonna put my phone on here and I'm gonna have this for YouTube. This is the best and smartest thing, as long as it works. Please, Lord, baby Jesus, work. Please, Lord, work. Cause this will make me a high upper. I got Pink Floyd. I hope you guys don't mind rock, cause that's what we finna listen to, TT. Let me turn it down, cause she gets scared in the car. I'm gonna turn it to 6. And I don't want to upset her because that's my sweet baby girl Angel. We're gonna take her to the groomers. That's hot. Okay, get out of here. I think I like this setup. Like, I think it looks good. Don't look at my house. She's off limits, girl. TT. Oh. If you start hearing heavy breathing, it's Tiffany because she hates the car, like I said. So first don't breathe real heavy. Oh. I am giving love to myself, just like I said when I was brushing my teeth. I'm giving love to myself. I'm making sure that I feel good, because if you feel good and mentally you're fit enough, everything is gonna prosper in my life. Like, before I was an all or nothing person. You just can't live your life like that. It's unrealistic. And I hate saying the word unrealistic in general because, I mean, a lot of things that people think that are unrealistic are actually very realistic, and they just don't want to believe in that. But really, it's all about balance. Like, that's how you get prosperity and abundance in your life, is when you are making sure that you're physically fit, spiritually fit, emotionally fit. Like, you're doing all the things to make sure that you are a healthy individual, and whatever is going to make you sustain good habits for a long time. One of those being, for me, when I'm on my cycle, I kind of pull back. And I used to hear of girls doing this all the time with the gym, but I was like, you can't do that. You know, it doesn't matter if you have a period, you gotta work through it. And it's like, you know what? I didn't even know about a luteal phase until a couple years ago. So thank God for TikTok and the clinicians on there teaching us about stuff, because we don't know enough about women in general. And I know I'm kind of turning the topic a little bit, but it's true. Give yourself some grace. At least get a walk in, whatever it may be. If you need to go get a coffee and watch a movie and chill and do some homework, do it. I mean, what's stopping you? You're going to pick it up in the next couple days anyway. And I'm not saying you should go in dang, TT's shedding. I'm not saying you should go in spurts of being like, I'm just going to do this a couple days and then that's going to be it for a couple weeks and then pick it back up. No. Then you're undisciplined. I still am disciplined. Like, I was not disciplined for a very long time in my depression, and guess what? I needed that. I needed to get out of that funk and be like, you know what? I can't live my life like this. I need therapy. I need to work through my shit. I can't do it anymore. And I was a very highly disciplined person before. But I had a negative quality to me too. Like, I had good aspects about me, but I had a lot of negativity around me as well that caused me to be negative. And guess what? That's my own doing. I picked up those habits and I said, you know what? I'm going to put blinders on and I'm going to be negative as hell. And that's not okay to do, you know, and everyone has that, and that's okay to admit. It's okay to say in different aspects of yourself, I didn't like this about me, I'm going to change it. I think I was a POS before. I think I was a bitch. I think a lot of things that I did were wrong. I think I was a shitty friend. I think, you know, blah, blah, blah. And that's okay to admit that, because you don't have to live your life for anybody else. Who cares what people think? And that is something that I struggled with forever. But if you care what people think of you for the rest of your life, whose life are you actually living? Whose life are you actually living? Like, be for real. If I didn't get depressed, I would have never picked up a camera again. I would have never felt like, wow, I'm so lonely and nobody cares about me and I have nothing to offer the world. Let me just kind of make video diaries, essentially tracking my life until I decide to end it. Never would have done that. I have always wanted to do social media on the low. I never really talked to people about it until I got into the military, because I started it before I got in the military, did it again when I got in the military for a little bit, and then just never did anything with it. And thank God, because that wasn't my journey. That wasn't what I was supposed to go down. This is the way that it was supposed to happen. I don't regret it. I don't regret any of the trauma I've gone through. Is it still hard to talk about sometimes and go through and think about? Hell yes, it is. Hell yes, it is. I believe, and you don't have to believe this is fine. I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I don't regret anything, as hard as it may be. And I was already a very spiritual person before. I wouldn't say that, like, I believe in a God, and I'm not trying to get in this conversation, but it is something with me as a whole that you guys are just gonna have to know, because this is me as me. I'm not big into like the church thing or the Bible or this, that, the other, and that's awesome if you are. I'm not knocking you at all. My belief system more so just goes more so into like spirituality, and you know, everything is me. I am everything. I am nothing. I am, like, if you guys have heard that, I am. You can do whatever you want. Like, I'm heavily into neuroscience, which obviously I've been talking about taking classes at Harvard. That was a goal of mine for real. Even though it's not a degree, I would love to get a degree from there, like sometime for neuroscience or something when I get done with my clinical psychology degree. But still, like, I believe in speaking things into existence and it happening. And you guys are watching it happen. Like, never would have thought. I have like 16,000 followers on TikTok. I think 328 on YouTube. And when I first started YouTube, I was like, you know, I flipped when I had 5 followers or subscribers or whatever. I'm like, dude, no effing way. Like, somebody wants to watch my stuff. And then I stopped posting like long form content, started going to short form. All I'm trying to say is that you can do whatever you set your mind to. And with the belief in something, whatever you believe in, just believe in yourself through that religious modality that you believe in. And I promise you things will get better. Like, I can't even begin to fathom. I was on live a couple days ago on Insta, I always say that, on TikTok, and I was talking to people. I was like, wait until my beginning of social media videos come out, and people were like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm a new follower, I haven't seen your old stuff. I'm like, dude, that shit is gonna haunt me. Like, but I don't want to delete it, because people have asked me, like, are you gonna delete that? Like, it's so embarrassing, because I'm crying, I'm talking about depression, like, just running amok. I cut all my hair off, all this crap. And my answer every time is, I'm not deleting that, because you have no idea what somebody else might need to see in the world and how you can help somebody else. And nothing's all about you. But it is all about you at the same time, but it's not. Like, at least for me personally, me going through that and someone seeing that, I have no idea what that video can do for somebody else who's struggling. You know what I mean? Like, we create things on purpose for ourselves to find a purpose, but at that same time, it's all about the journey, and you're helping other people. That should be your biggest goal. And I'm not saying being a people pleaser, because Lord forbid, I was a people pleaser for years, okay? And it drains you. I had no boundaries. I thought I had boundaries because I was very confrontational. I was just a scared little girl. Hella trauma, did not deal with. And I was very vocal about all of that. Isn't this so pretty, all the leaves? But when you're going through life, you should always put yourself first. And I'm not saying in a selfish way of like, if somebody doesn't have $10 to eat, and I have 300 million, or I have, you know, an abundance more, I'm gonna put myself. I'm not saying it's bad to put yourself first in every aspect, but you have to understand that what you do for the universe will do back for you. Like, for instance, and I'm not saying that anybody has to do exactly this, I'm just using it as an example. When I was living in Florida and I was like pretty much couch hopping, couch surfing from my friend's house to my cousin's house, I went to my uncle's one night and I was gonna go hang out with him, and I had no money. I was like 20 grand in debt. I'm not even gonna lie. I was super ashamed of myself. I was, whatever, I can get into that in a second. And I went to the grocery store to go get some healthy groceries, because even though I was fat, I was like, I still want to eat healthy. And there was an old man in front of me and he couldn't pay for all of his groceries. I don't have $1 to my name, girl. I'm about to use credit card all day, every day for groceries. And I paid for this man's old food. He didn't say thank you or nothing. I don't give a damn. And I'm not saying that I had to do that, but at the same time, I'm like, I felt called to do it because he's old. He wants to eat too. I'm young. What the hell am I bitching about? I'm getting ready to go to my uncle's house, who has a house. I don't know where this guy is. Like, and it doesn't even matter that he didn't say anything. He probably was embarrassed. But you know what? I'm happy that I was able to help somebody, because you don't know. You don't always need, oh, thank you so much, let me show everyone. You know, you don't always need that. And I just truly believe that the good things that you put out in the universe will come back to you. And that's why I will never stop this social media game. Like, yes, I'm excited for brand deals. I'm excited for money. I'm excited to travel. I'm excited for all the things that any normal human being would be excited for. But what I'm most excited for, and that I've been writing in my journal, is I'm excited to do things for people who need it. I'm excited to give away clothes if I can, like have homeless drives, like for food, clothes, any other essentials. I'm not big on donating to charities, because we all know, well, not all of us, but a lot of charities are like scammers, and I don't like that. So I kind of want to do things like head on, like I know where my money is going. I want to generate money not only for myself and my family and my future family and those who live past me, but I want to do something for the people. I want to help people get into school if they want to go to school. I want to help people get jobs in whatever it may be with forensic psychology or tutoring through me. Not like tutoring, but like, if you want to come and shadow, by all means, yes, come shadow. I'm going to have a screening process. Like, I have thought about so many things that when I, oh my gosh, my camera, hold on, I got to pull over. I just realized that it's 9:53 and the clock rolled up, and it was at home, we didn't change the clocks. So that's embarrassing, because I was supposed to be there at 9 and it's 9:53, not 8:53. Anyway, I think all the time about what I want to do, and that's just like my biggest goal. Yes, I want to make sure I'm secure. Who wouldn't? Yes, I want to make sure my family's secure. Who wouldn't? Yes, I want to make sure that my kids are secure. Who wouldn't if you had the means? But I also want to make sure that those around me are taken care of. Like what I was about to say before my camera almost fell, is that when I have videographers and people who can film for me and I don't have to do it, I want every person who is at the most elite position for whatever position that they're doing for me, I want them to have somebody to shadow. Not for them to shadow, for someone to shadow them, my apologies. Because I want learning curves. I want people to feel like, hey, I want to get in there. I want to get in that position so I can learn from the best. I can learn behind the scenes. I want that. I don't like the whole like competitive, you need to have this and you can't get in, because screw that. I don't want that. If I have a really good videographer, which obviously I will because I'm manifesting it, Yes, you are going to have someone that's going to shadow you, and if you don't like that, then you're not the one for me. I want people to be educated in all different aspects. Even if sound check, if I even need that. I don't even know what that does, okay? I don't know anything for that, but guess what? You're going to have somebody shadow you who's been working their tail off and earned it. Like, I want people to learn. I want to have internship opportunities. And it doesn't even just have to be with like school related stuff, because obviously not everyone is going to want to go to school and do something like that. I would love to give money for people to be able to go into the trades. Like, my dad is a blue collar man. He has his own business and he's worked his butt off his whole life. Like, I want to give back. I don't want to hoard everything. Yes, I want to make sure my family and myself and my generations after are good. Who wouldn't? And that doesn't make me a selfish person. And I really don't care if you think it is selfish, because if you had the money, you would do it too. Of course I want to take care of my family, but I want to take care of other people too. It's not my responsibility, but at the same time, with the amount of money that I'm manifesting, it is my responsibility. And I will gladly do that. I would love to be able to help people. That's like the number one thing that I have gotten off on in the world. Like, I love helping people. LOL at the sheriff. Hopefully he doesn't see this and is like, why do you have a camera up? That's illegal. I'm gonna go drop Tiffany off. I'll be right back. Come on. Okay, they took her in. Thank God. I apologize for the time change. I was like, my kitchen said 8 something, and then I get my car and I just realized it's 9:53, and she's laughing. She's like, no, girl, you're good. So I need to go home and change that freaking timer, clock, whatever. And we have to get ready to go to my grandpa's. I can't film while I'm there, so I'll see you guys when I get back. I finally got done at my grandpa's house. Tiffany's in the bathroom sleeping. I don't know if you can see her, but I just got her ramp because she keeps breaking stairs and I'm tired of replacing the stairs. So it finally came in the mail. I am a little upset. It's wood. I thought it would be metal, which she needs better of. But thank God I have that mat right there, so hopefully it doesn't slip, because when I say she runs, she runs. So I'm about to set this up really quick and we're going to see how she does with it. I'm going to try to warm her up. Come here, Titi. She's like, I don't know about that. My girl's got anxiety, don't she, baby? All right, come on. Come on. Come on, Titi. You can do this. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Here, you want Mama walk you? No, come here. Come here. Come here, Titi. Titi, come on. I gotta warm her up to it. Come here, baby. It's okay. Mommy accidentally scared you. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Titi. Titi, come on. Come on. Yay. Come on. Yay. There's the Titi. Good job. I don't know how great this is going to work out for her, because as you just saw, it's a little wobbly. I don't know if I like that very much. And I don't know if the rubber mat underneath it is going to work as well as I thought. So hopefully Titi just works for a little while. Yeah, baby. She loves her bed, so you already know I had to get something. Again, I wish it was metal. We're going to work this out and just like use it for as long as we can. And if I end up having to get something else for my sweet baby girl, Tiffany gets what Tiffany wants. Isn't that right, bub girl? This is one of the things that you guys wouldn't think about with content creation. I am downloading all the videos that I need for my editor, and I don't have enough storage for all the videos that I shot. So now I have to look into getting more storage, which I didn't even know was a thing with Gmail. And no problem. It's just like the little things that you run into that you don't even like think about or know about, which is what happens with running a business. So people will be like, social media is not a business, you're just doing it. Is a business. Whenever you're exploiting yourself in regards to how I am, how other people are, in my opinion, I think it's a business. So I'm figuring this out, and I'm just tired. It's 8 2013. I almost said 2013, but then I'm going to realize that most people don't know what that is. Normally, I would already be in bed. I have not done any homework. I started getting stressed out earlier to film my Dark Studies series episode, and I was like, I need a minute. Let me just go watch the Kardashians, lol. So I went and watched that, but now I'm trying to finish uploading these videos so that I can get everything done, and then I still have to videotape and upload a Dark Studies series episode, and it's literally 8:14. Like, I need to get better at that, but I was busy today, and that's still not an excuse if I'm honest. It's just, yeah, as long as I post it on Wednesdays, right? I'm gonna figure this out. Not malingering or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I'm editing this in TikTok. I don't know if I should add more effects. I don't really like jazzing up my stuff that much because, again, I want it to be as realistic as possible. The only thing that I want to jazz up are my YouTube videos, really. So, I don't know. I'm going to test this out. We're going to see how it goes, but I'll show you guys the final product when I get it done. This is why I'm captioning my TikTok video. This is how real I am with you guys. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and be like, let me conjure up something of what I should. It's not that serious. I'm literally saying editing on TikTok isn't it, lol, with the crying face, and then I'm gonna say catch my episodes or catch my series Dark Studies every Wednesday. Smiley face, forensic psychology. I don't even think about it like that anymore, guys. I just do. You just gotta create. And when you create, you're creating art, and you're therefore creating a purpose for yourself. So I'm gonna upload it, and then I'll upload it to Instagram and YouTube Shorts, and that's typically what I do every single time when I'm giving you guys content. And I'm also doing this. I'm uploading all of the videos still. It's taking forever. If I had better Wi-Fi in a better area, it would have already been done by now. This is what takes me forever. Now, can you imagine me editing my own YouTube videos? Like, no, come on. I am gonna do this. I'm gonna lay in bed. I'm gonna set my alarm for 3:30. I may or may not see you at 3:30. It'll maybe be 3:30, or it'll maybe be like 5 a.m. because regardless, I have to work a little bit for my mom's business tomorrow. I'm not really looking forward to it, but like, time is money. So I'll see you in the morning. Love you. Good morning, YouTube. It is Thursday morning, and I woke up so freaking late. I didn't even plug in my phone so I could go to the gym. I didn't set an alarm or anything. I literally uploaded my Dark Studies series episode, laid in bed, scrolled for like a little bit, obviously fell asleep scrolling, and woke up this morning at like 6:04 and rolled over, and I'm like, what's this hard thing? And I grabbed my phone. I'm like, oh my Lanta. So now it's 7:11, lol, and I have to get ready for the day because I have to do a couple things for my mom's business. These videos that I'm uploading, that I was uploading yesterday, are still going. I have 12 hours and 42 minutes left. That is how long everything takes here. So if you guys are like, well, why aren't you pushing out more? Ask my Wi-Fi. I live in the cornfield. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So I'm gonna put on some more of the cold cream. It honestly smells like a grandma, but I kind of low-key like it. And I've been putting this on for a long time. It's aloe vera. I also just uploaded. I never have anything to upload for Instagram. I'm so bad at taking pictures. When I was younger, I was so insecure. Like, if someone even pulled out a camera, I would start crying. So I posted just like snippets of what I've taken lately. And that's me reading at my sister's house. Which, well, you know, whatever. They're cute. And then a picture of me studying that I took a couple days ago on my story. It's so hard for me to remember to take pictures though. I need to get better about that. Whatever. I'm gonna put on some aloe vera gel. It's pure aloe vera. One thing about me is that I love to be non-toxic. I love to have nothing chemicals. I love to be as holistic as possible. It's not always doable, obviously, because I'm not living by myself and money is a thing. Money is a thing that I don't have a lot of, but fortunately I'm grateful my bills get paid. I would love to have more of those items, but right now I can't, so I'm just gonna deal with just this. And I love the aloe vera, but at the same time it does like hydrate you, but when it sucks in it kind of gets dry, which I don't like. So I like to go in with the cold cream or some other type of lotion in order to make it not so like, I've already been telling you guys on TikTok that I'm starting a YouTube channel and you guys are getting hype, which I'm so hype. I'm so hype about it, but I want to make sure that you guys have a good experience and You can really see what I do on the daily. Now, usually when my hands are dry too, back to what I was saying with the non-toxic stuff, this is 100% natural origin moisturizer for the face and body. It's by Ancient Greek Remedy. I got it on Amazon. It is a little bit oily, but I like it. It smells like essential oils, but it's kind of greasy. My mom raised us on putting lotion on, like you put lotion on, but ever since my sexual assaults and my trauma, I have a very hard time putting lotion on me. I can't put lotion on me like naked in front of a mirror. I have to do it not in front of a mirror, and even then it took me a couple years to even reapply lotion again. So I get something like this at least just for my hands, and I can't put it on my whole body even though I like it because it just starts triggering me. I love this one. It's like a butter lotion, and it feels better when I'm applying it. As long as I don't apply it in the mirror, I can't look at myself still, which I'm working on. The next thing I'm gonna apply with is this e.l.f. I don't even know what it's called really. It's like a primer. Not a primer. It's supposed to stick up your eyebrows. I don't know what it's called. But because my eyebrows are microbladed, I don't know if you guys can see very well. This one's better than this one. This one's pretty faded. I have to flip my eyebrows up so that they stay up, or else I just look like a fool. Now ask me if I really care if I look like a fool in town. I don't, because who am I trying to impress? I hate seeing people already that I know. Sorry if you're seeing this and I know you, it's the truth. There's only a short amount of, like a short list of people that if I see in town, I genuinely would be like, oh, yay! I was SA'd or sexually assaulted, if I am just able to say that on YouTube, by somebody that I work with years ago, and I acted out, became very hypersexual, and drank a lot and whatever, so I just don't have a good feeling here. I almost have reputation, but at the same time, like, I don't mess with the people who have bad reputations of me, who label me with things anyway. Like, I could say plenty about them as well. So I don't necessarily think it's that, nor do I really care, because I was going through a lot. But that happened. I also had someone that I worked with, because of the situation that I went in. I know this is going to be pretty vague, but I have to be careful. He had said that he would off himself because I told him something, and it was something that he asked me about, and it hurt him, as I understand that it would. It had to involve with somebody cheating on them, and I was honest about it. Yeah, and he called me and said that I would be the reason that his kids didn't have a father. So that's cool. And I actually just saw him not too long ago because there was a medical emergency in town, and I was helping somebody because they had fell against my car. And so I'm waiting on the ambulance, and I'm already like triggered as hell because the ambulance is coming. I don't know who it's going to be. And that was kind of like where everything happened within, when I was in that ambulance realm, because I did work on an ambulance for a while, and it was that guy who showed up. So before he could even get out of the ambulance, I told everyone that was around me, hey, stay behind this gentleman's back. He was fine in breathing and stuff. If he wasn't breathing or like having a cardiac issue, yes, I would have fought through my trauma to stay. He would have been fine. Someone just needed to stand behind his back. I needed to physically get out of there. My mom, ironically, we were in a grocery store. My mom, ironically, was meeting me there for something, and I called her, told her what happened. She's like, I'm hurrying up. So she hurried up, got there, and by the time she got there, she asked me when I was in the grocery store, she's like, are you okay? And I was like, I feel like I'm gonna have a panic attack. And I walked out and I started breathing heavy and crying. And she's like, it's okay. She's like, go to a different grocery store. Like, it's just things like that that I have a hard time in my town. And God, I could just get into it a lot. Like, I really need to start this podcast again. But again, with the editing and stuff, I gotta wait until Mama has a little bit more moolah to be able to pay who I'm paying for a weekly video. I have this ready. My eyes look tired, but at the same time, I'm like, who really cares? Not me. So I'm gonna take this off. My bangs are probably gonna get greasy, and we might stop at Target today to get some dry shampoo. Do I have the money? Yes. Yes, I do. And I believe that I do, because I believe in manifestation. Do I spend money like this all the time? No. But if I absolutely need something, and yeah, obviously it's gonna have to go on the CC, and that's just how life is. And well, for right now, for most Americans, that's just how it is. This is like my everyday hairstyle. I just throw it up every single day. But also this, before I get off and we go make some breakfast and some coffee, this is the NYX fat oil. I don't like putting chemicals on me, okay? Most of everything has chemicals. Until I have the money to be non-toxic and use more holistic products, then I will do that when I have the money. But until then, I have to use some stuff. And I don't like to use, like most of the time I use my aloe vera on my lips, but again, it dries up because your skin is dehydrated and it's like, give me the water, give me the water. So I put that on, but I don't want it to always like be dried up. I want some gloss. And this is so freaking good. I love it. So I just texted one of the girls that I work with because she's the one who actually got me the espresso maker. Here's the espresso maker. It's a DeLonghi. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. It's obviously an espresso maker. The options that I gave her an option for French vanilla. Again, this makes me want to barf to think about the chemicals and stuff. I'd rather do something holistic, but if I'm gonna get something, I'm gonna get something with 0 sugar and just be mindful of that. So yeah, so either the French vanilla. I also put collagen in my stuff. I doubt she'll want this, but this is something I do. Sugar-free salted caramel, chocolate mocha, or vanilla. So I gave her the options and she just texted me back. She said, yes, salted caramel. So we are gonna make her salted caramel first and then I'm gonna bring it out to her and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna make mine. This is the espresso maker that I have, like in cartridge, I don't know what to call it. We're just gonna put this in here correctly. And then I'm gonna grab this spoon and I'm gonna pack it. So 1, and then just kind of lightly press, very, 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 very lightly. I'm gonna swirl it around, make sure that it's even. Then I set it right there, close up this, put that back where it needs to go. Now you can see how it's even. Now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it under, which I don't know why I'm doing step by step, but whatever. Then it flips on. All right, now Katie Doo likes her non-toxic, holistic, everything, correct? Especially when I eat, we already know this. So I like to get the grass-fed milk. Now this is gonna be prepped for when I'm able to steam the milk. I'm gonna wait until the espresso is made and then I'm gonna steam this and then put them together and I'm gonna bring it out there to her. Yeah, I don't really have the option for a to-go cup, so we're just gonna put it in this cup. So watch the process now. So I have this little cup. We're gonna slap it under there, flip the knob. I'm gonna count to 30 seconds once it starts pouring. All right, for breakfast we have 2 turkey sausages and then 2 eggs that I made. They always look so burnt, but it's whatever at this point. It's the cast iron, we already know. I have to drop off a big boiler somewhere. Unfortunately, I cannot film when I'm in the work truck, so I'm gonna have to see you guys at the end of the workday. What's going on, guys? I'm back from doing my errands for the day. Hopefully I don't have anything else come up. I might have a couple things. Sorry, I'm watching Tiffany. She's gotta go potty outside and I gotta let her in. Let me let her in really quick. Okay, so while I was in town returning a water heater, I did have to go to Target. I know I've been kind of boycotting them for the past couple of months because of the DEI stuff, but unfortunately Target does still have some things that I would like to go and get. So I did go to Target. The first thing that I got, I wanted to try. I love Essence mascara. I usually get the green one, but this one I wanted to try because it was called the Call Me Queen. It has a dramatic false lash effect. So I put it on in the car. I don't know how I feel about it. My eyelashes are kind of long, but not really. Now this is the dry shampoo that I was using before. You guys know that I'm into the non-toxic stuff. So this is made with rice protein. It's a dark tinted dry shampoo by Kish, I believe is how you say it. I used my other one already completely, so I was like, well, I'm gonna get another one of this because I know for sure I do like it. It's a powder form, works really good. However, I did want to spray, because this is like $14, which is kind of crazy, but at the same time it's worth it. But I still wanted something that was bigger that I could use and kind of spray on my hair. So I just sprayed this on my bangs, and you know how this side of my face from the oils I put on my face today, you can still tell it's a little bit greasy. I did spray this on in the car. This is not your mother's dark hair clean freak dry shampoo. It's a Palo Santo fragrance, which I didn't even realize that in the store. I am all about the sage, so that's pretty dope. But it's a refresh dark hair with no white residue, made with natural barley and rice starches. So it's kind of like this one made with the rice protein, but this one is a spray. So I take it out, just kind of lift my hair. My face is still greasy from the stuff I put on it earlier, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna kind of spray. Mind you, I already did this a couple times in the car, and then I just kind of work it through. and it doesn't make my bangs as greasy. It picks it up really good. So I actually do like this. I might still buy both from now on just because I use dry shampoo so much throughout the week that if I run out of this one, then I have the backup for this one. But I think I'm gonna make this one my primary right now since I already tried the other one, and then use this as a backup. But I also think I like this. I still like the green tube, I think a little bit more, but for right now, this one's actually pretty good too for a mascara. It's been a really long day. I had to do a couple more things. It is now 3:35, so hopefully I'm done for the day. I don't know though, because I'm on till 5. I'm still downloading everything, all the videos, and I still have obviously a lot more that I have to do on a different SD card. So I'm probably gonna wrap up this vlog for today. Today is Thursday. I was gonna end it for tomorrow, but there's just so much that it's taking way too long, and I don't wanna make my editor wait for all the footage. I wanna be respectful of her time and make sure that she gets it Friday morning. So I need to be able to label everything, like clip 1, clip 2, clip 3, etc. Make sure everything's organized, I have everything together. I'm just like, man, I'm excited, but I'm also like, I really hope I did everything right because this is the first video I'm doing with her. But in the meantime, I'm watching the Kardashians. You can't really see it, but I'm watching the Kardashians. I used to never really watch that, but then my little sister Brooke got me into it, and I'm like, it's actually kind of good. Honestly, I was thinking about doing my extra credit homework because you guys know I have to do that, but I don't feel like it. So tomorrow I have to babysit my cousin's dogs until Saturday. So I think that tomorrow I'm gonna wrap up whatever needs to be wrapped up with this video footage, and then I'm gonna start the extra credit homework tomorrow and then start my actual homework that's due this weekend. Next time that I do a video, it'll be me and my trips to Virginia a little bit because I don't want to be on the phone that much with my mom. I want to like actually be present in the moment, but it'll be mostly the trip to Washington to go see my little sister. So I appreciate you guys staying this week with me and seeing what a week in my life is like, even though it's not too accurate. So you'll have to wait until the next time I do a week in my life, because typically I'm waking up anywhere from 3:30 to 4 a.m. to be at the gym. And then I journal, I make my bed, I clean, like I do a bunch of things. This week, again, I've said it 1,000 times, I'm on my cycle. So I just wanna be chill, calm, and collected, and just kinda like be a couch potato, really. So, and I'm gonna soak it up, that's all right. But I will see you the next time in my YouTube vlog, and I appreciate you guys watching. Love you, bye.